Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into a really beautiful poem called Gifts of Grace. It's this amazing idea that imagines all the different kinds of work people do as one big, grand symphony. It's a celebration of skill, of dedication, so let's jump right in.
But first, let me ask you something. Have you ever really stopped to think about it? From the person who cooks your food to the person who makes sure your Wi-Fi is working, every single job out there makes our world run a little bit smoother. Just hang on to that thought as we go through this together.
So at its very core, this poem is a celebration. It's not just about one job or one person. It's about the song of an entire nation at work. It's like a symphony made up of millions of people, all doing what they do best.
Now, what's so cool here is that the poet uses the word hear. They're not just seeing people work, they're actually hearing this national song. It's the sound of pride and energy and joy coming from all over India, which the poem calls by its traditional name, Bharat. It's like the whole country is one giant orchestra. Okay, so if the country is an orchestra, who are the musicians? Well, let's meet some of the voices, the makers, that the poet shines a spotlight on in this incredible symphony. First up, we hear the craftspeople. The weavers, the potters, the artisans. Their work is just a feast for the eyes, a total celebration of skill shown through these amazing colors and myriad hues. Every single thing they make is like another verse in this beautiful song.
Then you have the steady, rhythmic sound of the carpenter. The poem points out their mathematical precision. Think about that. This isn't just basic labor. It's a true craft that needs so much skill, turning a plain old block of wood into something useful and beautiful.
And then we hear the boatman. And get this, he isn't just working, he's singing while at work. Can you picture that? His song just drifting across the water, becoming a part of the whole scene? That's not the sound of someone who hates their job. That's the sound of pure, genuine joy.
And the chorus just keeps on growing. The poem talks about the delicious singing of the cook, the steady hands of the mason, and the humming of the electrician who literally brings light into our lives. Each person adds their own special note, their own rhythm to this national song.
So we've gone over what the poem is about, but now let's talk about how the poet makes it all come to life. They use these special tools, we call them literary devices, to make the language feel really powerful and stick in your mind.
The first tool is repetition. It's actually pretty simple, but super effective. It's when a poet repeats a word or a whole phrase. They do it to really hammer home a key idea, or to give the poem a kind of catchy, memorable beat.
And we see a perfect example right here. The poem starts with, "I hear Bharat celebrating," and it ends with the exact same line. By doing that, the poet basically wraps the entire poem up in this feeling of joy and unity. It's the main idea, and that repetition makes sure we absolutely don't miss it. Next up, we have imagery. Basically, this is when the poet uses words to paint a picture in your mind. They do it by tapping into your senses, sight, sound, even taste. It's what makes you feel like you're right there in the poem. And this poem is absolutely packed with it. For sight, we get the colors and myriad hues. For sound, we get words like humming and singing. And here's a really cool one, delicious singing. Notice how that mixes taste, delicious, with sound, singing. There's a fancy word for that, synesthesia, and it just creates this really vivid and powerful feeling about the cook's work.
Okay, so if we peel back all the words and the fancy techniques, what's the real message here? What is the beating heart of Gifts of Grace? Let's break down the main themes.
The poem is really pushing four huge ideas. First, the dignity of labor, this idea that every single job, no matter what it is, deserves respect. Then there's finding joy in work. These people are celebrating, not just working. Third, unity and diversity. All these different jobs coming together to make one strong nation. And finally, maybe the biggest one of all, identity through work.
And this, right here, this is the most important takeaway from the poem. For the people in it, work isn't just something they do for a paycheck. It's a huge part of who they are. The carpenter isn't just a person who works with wood. She is a carpenter. Their work defines them, and it gives them this unique, proud identity.
All right, let's pull all of this together. So after all that, what is the one big, powerful message you should take away from Gifts of Grace?
Well, it really boils down to three simple but powerful things. Number one, every job has dignity. Number two, what we do helps shape who we are. And number three, all of us with our different jobs are playing a part in the bigger song of our society.
I want to leave you with one final thought, and it's captured perfectly in this line from the poem. The voice of their vocation is the voice of their identity. Think about that. The sound of their work is the sound of who they are. It's just a powerful reminder of how connected we are to what we do.
Thank you so much for watching. If this explainer helped you understand the poem Gifts of Grace, don't forget to hit that like button, share it, and subscribe to our channel, the ACE Archive, for more super easy to understand English lessons. We'll see you in the next one.